The Bold and the Beautiful Show 5129 VTR 7/12/2007.
Bitch!
Oh, here he is now. Ridge, I believe you've met Joe Calkin before.
Okay.
His sister was in design school with you.
It's okay. She dropped out, actually, which I may have to do myself, frankly, since I don't know that full custody is realistic in this case.
Well, we were just talking.
You're a custody attorney?
Ridge, I think you have to keep all your options open.
Mr. Colkin, the reason for this court hearing is to bring the kids back to their mother. I don't know what my mother has told you, but I was actually very happy with the arrangement we had with Brooke.
Good, because the fact your ex-wife is dating is really insufficient to change it.
Dating.
Yes, I thought you would have seen the newspapers by now. Fashion bombshell, I believe it says. Brooke Logan out on the town at the Cafe Russe with another strange fellow.
Everett, I'm gonna need all the windows and doors wired to this new system, and the bedrooms too. Could you see by looking at the front door lock if it's been picked or not?
Let me check it out. Looks pretty pristine.
Where's your key?
Maybe it's not the safest place for it.
I'm gonna need all the locks changed this morning as well.
Did you have trouble here, Miss Lloyd?
My children are coming home today. Just want to make sure everything's secure.
I'll need to measure those bedroom windows.
Oh, Everett, I'm gonna need a security guard. Maybe somebody inconspicuous. 3 8-hour shifts. Yes? Dorothy, I'm dressed and ready to go. Could I ask why? All right. I'll buzz you in.
My, aren't we energetic?
Yeah, I just want to make sure everything is in place the way the kids remember it. Is there a problem?
Last night I wasn't so sure.
Oh, I was just, I wasn't really expecting. Why did you close the door?
Why, that's just my trainee. John?
Sorry. Beautiful gardens you have.
John is learning assessments. I thought it would be good to have him here with us.
Why? There's nothing to assess. I've done everything you've asked me to do.
Well, like a second opinion. I was very concerned last night. Well, your behavior was very different, and before I could call the judge and suggest that he return your babies, I need you to help me understand it.
Does this guy look familiar to you?
I don't believe his name is mentioned in the paper. Brooke probably didn't know it either. Just think, sweetheart, he could be tucking your son into bed tonight, or any other fellow that she picks up at some other bar.
I think the assumptions we're making here aren't helpful.
Well, she probably did know his name, seeing as she took him home. Dorothy Bascom made a surprise visit to her house and was surprised herself.
He was there?
Well, Dorothy's a very discreet person. She has to be. I'm not telling you that Dorothy actually saw him there, I should say. They were having drinks, apparently. She saw some glasses. He was probably hiding in Brooke's front closet.
Well, it was good to see you both, and if you find you need representation...
Wait, maybe I do have some questions.
You want to understand my behavior? Try having a stranger come into your home and drag away the two people that you love most in this world. And why? Because I'm not perfect enough to be their mother.
Well, Brooke, nobody ever said that.
Then factor in that a woman that has hated me for so many years is filling your ear with God knows what kind of lies. I have done everything you've asked me to do. I've been working like a dog, and I let you study me like a specimen in a jar. All because I would do anything to have my children back with me. And you wonder why my behavior strikes you a little odd?
Miss Logan, I think I'll...
Get your hand off of me! I'm sorry.
It's my fault. Never touched without permission.
John, go wait for me in the car, would you? He made a mistake. Okay? My apologies.
I overreacted.
Yes, that you did. I'm gonna call and ask for a postponement of the hearing.
No.
Look, let me be blunt. A trial today would not go in your favor.
No, Dorothy, I'm ready for this. I promise you, I can do this. I need my children.
And they need security. Brooke, if you are scaring me, what do you think it would do to them to see you this way?
Wait. Oh, God.
You ready, sweetheart?
Very.
Good.
No, you didn't.
No, I got these for Brooke to give to Hope and RJ.
Is this or is this not the sweetest man in the world?
Yes. No, she's here. She was just leaving. It's your brother.
Let me guess, you need a ride. Postponed? Why? Until when? All right. There isn't going to be a hearing today.
Is somebody sick?
No, CPS asked for an indefinite postponement. That woman, that friend of your mother's.
Okay, excuse me. I have to find Nikki. I have to tell him. Excuse me.
You think my mother?
Everyone else was happy for Brooke.
Okay, for instance, this guy in the paper. I'm not making any assumptions, but they could be long-lost cousins. Who knows?
Kissing cousins, perhaps.
Yeah, whatever. We don't know the situation, and I trust Brooke.
Where has that ever gotten you, Ridge?
Mother, I trust her as a mother, okay? Do I have the right to know any information about somebody who would be around my children?
No such provision would be enforceable.
How about any guy she'd bring home to the house?
I'm afraid not. It sounds to me like you don't trust her. We could petition to amend the custody agreement.
Excuse me. Hello?
Good morning, Stephanie.
Oh, good morning, Dorothy.
I am calling to speak to your son.
Ridge? Oh, he's right here.
Would you tell him that the hearing has been postponed?
The hearing's been postponed. Until when?
That's yet to be determined.
Well, can I give him a reason?
I'm not at liberty to talk about it right now.
Well, what did Brooke do now? Or should I say, who did Brooke do now?
Tell him I'll be in touch as soon as things are rescheduled. Thank you so much.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
What happened?
There could be a dozen reasons. They can't find a courtroom, the judge was called out of town.
No, it's Brooke.
Is she all right?
Well, Dorothy didn't say that she wasn't. I mean, she didn't say she was hurt or anything like that. Ridge, I don't think Child Protective Services wants those children in that house. The question is, why should you?
This is where I might possibly be of help. CPS can be very tight-lipped, as your mother says. Their mandate is to reunite the family whenever possible. Any information they have suggesting it's not best for the minor children, they get very guarded about. You might have a case for full custody and not know it.
Well, wait a minute. Is there a court order that you could get that would force them to tell us?
That's the long way around. I have a few contacts, I can make some calls, see what I can find out.
Well, maybe then it is best to know all the facts.
Who is it?
Mom, it's me. What's going on?
Oh, thanks. I saw Everett down at the gate, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get in.
Yeah, he's doing some work for me.
Oh, well, my key doesn't work either.
There's one there on the table.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Well, no one can say Hope and RJ aren't safe. You've definitely thought of everything.
There's not going to be a hearing.
Huh? What? Why?
Sorry, I should have called you.
That's okay. Has it just been rescheduled?
I don't think it's going to be anytime soon.
Well, how are they justifying that?
I don't really want to talk about it. Thanks for coming.
Mom, this is awful. I'm so sorry. Mom, what's wrong with you? Oh my God. Mom. Mom, what happened to you?
If my mother pulled strings to make this happen.
Would it surprise you? Honestly?
Look, they'll reschedule, okay? Next week, whenever. You know that your brother will be all over it.
True. And I suppose we have a wedding to plan.
That's the spirit, honey. What can I do? Honey, those are for RJ.
Markers?
Mm-hmm. Washable. He's not very good at coloring with little tiny things.
Oh, so they wash right off.
Yes, he can mark up the whole house. What are you doing?
Just testing.
Here.
Now I don't want it to wash off.
What does it say?
Here.
You know this could be getting dangerous.
Well, you haven't seen anything yet.
You know how crazy you make me? Do you? I've never met a woman like you.
Yeah, well, I met. They broke the mold. Trust me on that one.
You know what? I changed my mind, okay? I want to get married this afternoon.
Soon. Very, very soon.
Well, you'd think if she was serious in some way with this fellow in the paper, she would have mentioned it to you.
Well, maybe. It's probably nothing. Paparazzi do love to take pictures of Brooke.
That's true. I guess my point is, after she lost you, she probably doesn't want to get involved seriously with anybody. I mean, that's been pretty much the way the Logan sisters have operated, right? Donna set her cap out for you and ended up with Thorne.
Mother, they're engaged. I'd call that pretty serious.
She is not in love with him, Ridge. She's just angry at me and wants to get back at me.
You don't know that. Look, Donna's available, and if Thorne is into having a fling with somebody or whatever, he does the best to him.
Right. Well, I wish he would choose a little more wisely. That's all I'm saying. And if Brooke's history is any indication of what the future's going to be, all those revolving door men that come and go, how many of those men is your little boy going to be calling daddy before she gets it out of her system?
All right, you've made your point.
I was in the shower. I slipped.
Those bruises didn't come from falling, Mom.
I just want my children back.
Somebody hurt you.
I can't do it without them, Bridget. I just can't. You're a doctor. They'll believe you. You have to call Dorothy and tell her that I was upset, but I'm okay now. There's nothing wrong with me.
But something is, Mom.
No, no.
You were upset about what?
Honey, please, I need you to do this for me. I can't spend another night here alone.
Okay, then you won't. You won't. Listen to me. Hope and RJ are with Ridge, and they are fine.
I need them.
I know you do, Mom. And I need you to tell me where those bruises came from. You're not all right. Who put them there?
I can't tell you that.
This isn't making any sense, Mom. Just tell me.
Please, just leave it alone.
I'm not understanding, Mom. Just tell me what happened.
I can forget. People forget.
Mom, were you raped?